Hey, welcome back to my next video. In this video we're going to talk about writing a log line. A log line is basically the plot of the movie. It summarizes what the movie is about in one or two sentences. Now what you're seeing here is an illustration to a screenplay I wrote. It's called A Simple Dream. Of course, you don't have to have your own illustration. This is just something I made to try to market my script. But you don't have to do that. That's a whole other situation that you don't have to worry about. What you have to worry about is how to write a screenplay. And the idea of a log line is to just give you the idea of what your screenplay is all about in just one or two sentences so you don't forget. You know, sometimes it's easy to just sit down and write a script and then you might forget where you're going with it, you know, where your story is leading to. You don't want to just drift off into nowhere and start writing a script that's not what you had in mind originally. That is why a log line and a synopsis is what you have to write first before you write the script. Now, I'm going to show you an example. This is A Simple Dream by Russell Lee. This document, doesn't have to be formatted right or anything. This is just for the screenwriter's benefit, the author's benefit. This is to just let them know what their story is going to be about. That way, while they're writing the script, they can go back to this and just look at it, just to make sure they're doing what they originally wanted to do. You know, they're putting in the right scenes, the right characters, the stories matching the log line and the synopsis, which we'll get into in the next video. But in this video, we're just going to focus on this, the log line. Now this document I wrote, again, you don't have to format it any special way. This is just for your benefit as a screenwriter. I outlined the three main characters: protagonist, which is the main character, who's also an obese man, Robert Thompson, the love interest, Lorraine Ursetti, and then his personal trainer is Rick Springfield. These are the three main characters. This is optional. I mean, I like to put the characters in this because I just want to remember who all the main characters are. If I don't have a list like this, I might forget, and later on when I'm writing the script, I might not use some of them enough or at all. So I want to make sure these characters are on my mind so I don't forget them. Okay, the log line. Now this is the log line for the script, A Simple Dream. After the death of his overweight mother, a 25-year-old obese man decides to lose weight and pursue the girl of his dreams. That's it. Now, doesn't that tell you what this film is about? It tells you that, okay, this guy's overweight mother dies, and the 25-year-old obese man, it tells you right there that, okay, he's obese and he's got an overweight mother, so obviously the death of his mother is going to affect him. So he decides to lose weight and pursue the girl of his dreams. There you go. That's what the film is about. So, what you would do on your screenplay, whatever it's about, is just think, what one or two sentences can I say about this story to summarize what it's about? Just think about what you want to write, because a lot of people, they just have ideas. They don't really know for sure what the actual story is going to be about. They just know like what scenes they want in the film or what characters they want in it, but they don't know what the actual story is, what the plot is. And the log line is basically the plot. What it all boils down to. What is everything that's happening in the film? What is it? What is it about? What are we seeing? So you got to ask yourself all these things and then come up with one or two sentences to summarize it. That is what a log line is. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, if you want to see more examples, there's tons of them. Just go to the imdb.com, which is an internet movie database. I mean, you can look up any movie, and when you go to the movie page, you're going to see a log line under the title. It's usually next to the thumbnail of the film. In fact, let me show you. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I just went to IMDb, and this is a movie page. I picked Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't know, it was just a random movie I thought of it on the top of my head. But right here is the log line for this movie. Aliens resurrect dead humans as zombies and vampires to stop humanity from creating the Solaranite, whatever that is. Only Ed Wood would think of that. A sort of sun-driven bomb. Okay, I guess that's what a Solaranite is. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. But you get the idea. It tells you, alien resurrections, aliens resurrect dead humans as zombies. So, yeah, it's okay. So aliens turn humans into zombies, dead humans into zombies, and vampires too. Of course, this is a wacky plot. I'm sure yours will be much more sane than this one. That's why Plan 9 is considered the worst movie ever made. So, anyway, you saw Plan 9 from Outer Space is a log line. So you see how it's done. Pretty straightforward. I like to write the log lines first. That way I just know where I'm going. I have an idea, what I want this script to be about. No synopsis, no screenplay written yet, just the log line. That's what I want written first. And then you can write the characters after. I mean, you can write the characters first if you want, or not at all. It doesn't really matter. The log line is the first thing you write, basically. The very first thing I would recommend. Okay. Now, in the next video, we'll talk about the synopsis.